Hello everyone, my name is Elizabeth Wallace. I'm the owner of Fox Run Farm, where we practice classical riding and positive learning. And today we're going to teach you how to pull a mane successfully. Often people want to pull a mane for a couple of reasons. This is my horse Carissa, and she's going to be our example. But sometimes in the summer you want to pull a horse's mane short so it can keep the heat off of their neck. And often when we show horses, we braid them. And we need the mane to be about 3 to 4 inches long so we can put a correct braid in. Also, a pulled mane will make a horse look very tidy and very neat, whether you're showing them with or without a braided mane, and it really does show off their neck. So there are 2 or 3 different types of mane combs that you can use. This is a regular plastic mane comb. It is often very good for combing manes, but not so good for pulling them. The tines are plastic and sometimes they'll break. We also have a regular metal mane comb like this. You can use that, or you can use a pulling comb, which is just like this. This is a little pulling comb, and I like to use these. Now, you can pull a mane or you can cut a mane, and if you want it to look professional and natural, you should pull it. And most horses don't have nerves along their mane or at the top of their mane, so often it doesn't hurt them to pull the manes. Sometimes it can be a little irritating, and some horses have more nerves in their manes than others, so I would suggest that often if a horse is a little bit sensitive, you can work them or ride them until they're a little warm and the pores will open up, and that will make things a little bit easier. So if you use this pulling comb, it just makes the job a little bit easier. I don't pull manes when they're clean. I like to have the horse a little bit warm and the manes a little bit dirty, just because a clean mane is often very slick and it's harder to pull. So we're going to pull this horse's mane again 3 or 4 inches, and it shouldn't take, for a practiced puller, more than about 10 or 15 minutes to pull a mane. Yes, Carissa, you're on film. She's hopefully going to be a good sport. She still has a little bit of winter hair left. You really should, right here, have a bridle path, and we cut our bridle paths usually about 2 inches. You can cut them with the scissors, or you can use clippers right here. The old school way of doing a bridle path is to put their ear back and to clip it that long, but I don't normally like to clip it that long, just usually about this much, just a couple inches, to have a place for the halter to go or the mane or the bridle to go. So you can start at the top or start at the bottom of the mane. Most often I have found that horses are more sensitive at one end or the other, even if they're not real sensitive along the middle. So you can start at the end that's not quite as sensitive. When you start, you're going to take a very small piece of mane like this, and you're going to tease it. And so you can, she's got an itch. This is real life here at Fox Run Farm. You can tease it like this, and you're going to pull it up like this, and press your thumb against the base of the comb and pull straight out. So you have got a pulled mane from the roots. So right here again, you're going to take the longest piece of hair right here, pull it up, tease it, pull straight out. You can use a little bit, or you can use a bit more hair. Of course, a bit more hair means you're going to take a little bit less time, but if horses are sensitive, you can do a little bit along. In fact, you can do a little bit along every day. So right here, the longest part of the mane, put your thumb against that comb and pull. If you go up halfway and just clip down, you are going to have, again, these short little pieces, and you don't want to cut that off at the end. You want to pull from the roots. So you're going to tease it, pull back, pull out. Tease it, put your thumb, come here, sweetheart. Put your thumb against the comb and against the hair and pull straight out. Good girl. Okay, now you're going to pull the longest hairs, another itch. You're going to pull the longest hairs until they just shorten. And believe it or not, it will magically shorten, even if you have a horse with a very long mane. And the more you pull, good girl, the more you pull, I like to go fast. And see, she doesn't really mind because it doesn't hurt her. So you're going to take the longest hair and pull. Again, slowly, thumb against the comb and pull. So tease it. Come here, Carissa. Come on. Good. There, we can see it. And so you can see right here. Come on. Good. This is the long part of her mane, and this is what I've pulled. At the very top here, if you have a few short strands, you can just pull the very end strands out to even it up. Good girl. Starting to become fly season. And at the very end, you will have the same length of mane all the way down her neck. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this, and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Okay, so you can see here I've got the front half of her mane pulled, and there has how long it is in the back. It's about halfway through. Okay, we're going to do this a little bit in slow motion again. You're going to comb the hair straight, take the very longest piece up, tease it up, put your thumb on the base next to the comb, and pull. Some people can take the longest piece of hair, wrap it around, and pull, and they find that a little bit easier. So either direction, or either way, you're going to tease it, push this against the comb, and pull straight out. Okay, now you can tell that the mane has been totally pulled all the way down her neck, making for a very nice, tidy appearance. 3 to 4 inches. And it doesn't look banged or cut with the scissors because it hasn't been. There we go. So to end up, this is again how to pull a mane, and we will hope that you will join us on our YouTube adventures. We have a podcast. This is Carissa, and we also have YouTube videos as well as a blog. So please join us on our website at foxrunfarm.net, where we have classical riding and positive learning. Have a great day.